And the Canes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Westbrook. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. It's Walker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth, but you know, football's evolved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
Back to throw, it's Bentley. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Sooners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walker. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback will keep it. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Straight ahead, it's Shepard. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Got some green grass. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it again. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Scoop and scored. Touchdown, Miami.
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
From deep, it's Westbrook. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass. It's Bentley. Rush right in his face. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Sells to run, looking to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
The fake wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
He's got it. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moving out to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Drops back. It's Bentley. Stepping to the right. Lets it fly. Right on target this time. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick give. It's Walker. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top on second down. Release to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads in the nick of time.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. Making the adjustment. Snaps on 4th down. Dumps it to the back. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Grabs it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Hits inside. It's Pringle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll ride him again. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Crosses the 35. At the 45, on his way. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but...
There he goes. The 10. And he got the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's caught at the 10.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Miami, 14, Oklahoma, 13. Number 99, set to kick over.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The run inside. It's Pringle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. Snap in the shotgun. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Trying to make one miss. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play.
Here we go. Ready. Sweet, sweet. Let's go. Ready, go.
Wants to throw one first. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Bulldozes his way through. Oh, look out on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep...
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He's stopped.
The attempt at a two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oklahoma 21, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Pringle. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of this drive. They're all over him. And down he goes.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Left side is Shepard. At the 35, he's got room. Turning it on. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. Drops back on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the middle. Fires it incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pulls and fired complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Canes will go for it here on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Finds him out of the backfield. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Canes. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd.
Number 95 set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Westbrook. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. One more snap coming before halftime. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at Eastern Michigan, taking on the number 13 team, the Ohio Bobcats. And it's the Eagles, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer.
He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house, great blocking, and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Westbrook. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Just got rid of that one.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
Takes the handoff. It's Walker. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the right. Had to force that one.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Looks it in. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got a man. It's Watkins.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
Out wide right, it's Mueller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Westbrook. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Right side, it's Westbrook. Run ends there. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
On the run, deep down the right side. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Running inside. It's Shepard. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Drives inside. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might as well give it to him again.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll pull it down. Oh, headed to the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Canes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Hurricane! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither. Crack, that was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Canes. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. kickoff team, everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Sooners, ready to go on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Lucky to get it off.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Sooners look to keep this drive humming.
Booster, booster!
They just keep firing. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last two games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And he's brought down after a short game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the misconnection on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, you get your feet set at the sticks.
Oh, what a call. They fake and the kicker's looking to pass. Intercepted. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Sooners. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's why you don't let kickers throw the ball. Punters, maybe. Kickers, generally a bad idea. That looked awful.
No, punters, no either. That's not what they do. If you want to go for it, I am all for it. Stay aggressive, but keep your quarterback on the field. This kind of gimmick stuff very rarely works, and it worked out great for the defense because they got a touchdown. Bad play call by this offense.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
Number 99, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Pringle. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. As we check in with Holly.
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. He breaks a tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Third and long right here. Give to the back. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well,
and the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
and man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Makes the grab. It's Walker. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Look out! And they got him.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Go! 2nd down, gonna throw it. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Back has it. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. With the clock running, this should be the final play.